Fierce fighting underway between Israeli forces and Hamas militants as Tel Aviv continues its ground operations across Gaza's north. Israel's military says it has managed to strike some 300 targets and attacked a vast network of underground tunnels.
הלוחמים שלנו בשעה הזאת נלחמים בשדה הקרב. הם נלחמים באומץ ובגבורה. יש גם קרבות עזים שבהם מחסלים מחבלים, מנהלים קרבות פנים אל פנים וחותרים אל מגע. הלחימה הזאת היא גם לחימה מסוכנת, צריך להבין את זה. יש לזה מחירים, זה מורכב, אך היא הכרחית ביכולת שלנו להשיג את מטרות המלחמה.
While continuous air bombardments are exacting a heavy toll on Gaza's residents, the United Nations has sounded the alarm over the risk of infant deaths due to dehydration. Just 5% of normal water supplies are believed to be available. The World Health Organization is warning of a public health catastrophe amid overcrowding, mass displacement, and damage to water and sanitation infrastructure. The situation in hospitals also growing increasingly dire. Authorities say they are being forced to discharge many patients due to space constraints. Our daily operations have been made more complicated by limited fuel supplies.
بعد ساعات من الآن سيتوقف التيار الكهربائي نتيجة نفاذ الوقود المتواجد والذي يولد الكهرباء عبر المولدات. نفاذ الوقود يعني توقف الكهرباء، يعني الموت المحتم لكثير من المرضى الذين يقنطون في قسم العناية المركزة ويحتاجون إلى أجهزة التنفس الصناعي، وكذلك المرضى الموجودين في أقسام العمليات والمرضى الجرحى الموجودين داخل أقسام، والذي يقدر عددهم ب 240 أو 250 مريض وجريح داخل هذه الأقسام.
Meanwhile, Thailand's foreign minister is set to begin his visit to Qatar and Egypt as part of efforts to free some 22 Thai hostages being held by Hamas. Bangkok had reported good progress in securing their release. Around 30,000 Thais were working in Israel when the conflict erupted, many in the farming sector. And for more, Sarah Coates joins us live from Tel Aviv. Sarah, back to the ground offensive in northern Gaza, 300 targets and the attack on a vast network of underground tunnels. In the context of an ongoing offensive, what's the scale like of this latest offensive by Israeli forces?
Hi there, Wei-Su. Well, look, the Israeli military spokesperson has just in the last few minutes come out to say that extremely heavy fighting is underway deep inside the Gaza Strip. This shows that Israeli forces have really made some incursions over the last few hours. He says that they are clashing with Hamas militants. They've taken out a number of Hamas targets just over the last few minutes and also seized weapons and killed a number of Hamas militants, including a senior Hamas commander that they say was one of the people that was really behind this horrendous attack on October 7 in southern Israel. Now, these troops that are on the ground, they've released pictures of troops actually walking through completely destroyed neighbourhoods deep inside Gaza. And they're being supported by bulldozers, tanks, and also drones and aircraft from the sky. Now, Hamas says that it is resisting these incursions. It says it is firing at Israeli troops with machine guns and with anti-tank missiles. And this is what the IDF is also confirming. It is saying that these two factions, or the Israeli military and Hamas, that they are engaged in extremely fierce fighting. Now, look, there is word that Israel may be trying to cut the north of the strip off from the south. This is why we saw these tanks rolling down that Salah al-Din road yesterday, which is the main road that connects the north to the south. Now, this is making humanitarian efforts extremely difficult. Aid workers and hospital workers in the main hospitals in Gaza City are reporting increasing bombardment of this region, saying that they are asking anyone with any medical experience or retired doctors to come and help out, just simply due to the sheer number of people who are coming in. Just also on that aid, very quickly, we are hearing that Israel is set to allow potentially 80 more trucks through the Rafah crossing today. which would ease the pain in some way, but it certainly falls very much short of these 100 trucks that aid agencies say need to come through the Rafah crossing into Gaza to give these people what they need.
All right, Sarah, reports of drone attacks on Israel and claiming responsibility for this Iran-backed Houthi rebels from Yemen. This is a question we ask you pretty much every evening, fears of a widening of this conflict. Is this a significant development that would make us even more concerned about this happening?
Well, certainly, just today there have been 2 aircraft or aerial vehicle and drone attacks, missile attacks also down on this southernmost city of Eilat. It was just a short while ago the Israeli military came out to say that a surface-to-surface missile was intercepted by Israel's Arrow air defence system, which would be the first time it's been used operationally. This came apparently over the Red Sea just a matter of hours after these Houthi rebels did come out to claim that they used a drone that was apparently intercepted by Israeli fighter jets. And look, it was only around a week ago that we saw more drones aimed at that area, these other ones coming from around the same region, apparently, and they landed on Taba, which is an Egyptian resort town on the Israel-Egyptian border. So it's certainly very concerning, and also given what we're seeing right now in the north, rocket sirens have been activated up near Metula as cross-border skirmishes there continue.
Thanks for that. Sarah Courts reporting live to us there from Tel Aviv.